There used to be a tiny slot on the side of your phone. You just push in a little card, and suddenly, more storage. No subscription, no internet, no monthly bill, just buy it once, and it was yours forever. That slot is gone now. And the reason isn't what most people think. In 1998, Sony created its own memory card called the Memory Stick. There was one problem. It mostly worked only with Sony devices. Other companies didn't like that. Nobody wanted one company controlling the future of storage. So Panasonic, SanDisk, and Toshiba teamed up and built something new. They named it SD card. Within a few years, SD cards were everywhere. Cameras, game consoles, dash cams, laptops, and eventually, phones. For Android phones, it became a huge selling point. Some brands even mocked phones that didn't have a slot. Need more space? Spend a few dollars, pop in a card, done. No need to buy a whole new phone. Then something strange happened. In 2015, Samsung removed the SD card slot. People hated it. So Samsung brought the SD card slot back the very next year. It looked like the problem was solved, but it wasn't. A few years later, the slot disappeared again. This time, almost nobody cared. So what actually changed? Most people blame one thing: speed. And they are not wrong. Modern phones use something called UFS, Universal Flash Storage, built directly onto the motherboard. A normal memory card moves data at about 100 megabytes per second. UFS 4.0 can move data at roughly 4,000 megabytes per second. That is roughly 40 times faster. This is the reason why apps open instantly, games load faster, and photos save almost the moment you take them. A memory card just can't keep up anymore. So yes, speed is part of the story, but it's only half of it. Something else changed at exactly the same time: the way we store our files. 10 years ago, you probably copied your photos onto an SD card. Today, they're probably in the cloud, such as Google Photos, iCloud, Samsung Cloud, Dropbox, etc. Instead of buying storage once, you rent it, month after month, year after year. At the same time, phone companies realize something else. If there's no SD card slot, people who need more space have only one choice: buy the version that comes with more storage. And that's where things get interesting. Going from 128 gigabytes to 512 gigabytes on a phone might cost the manufacturer somewhere around $20 in flash chips. But they charge you closer to $200. That's roughly a 10 times higher price on a feature that used to cost $10 at a gas station. One missing slot, two new revenue streams.